to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about, show the reason why in a few images we don't see the gunman in the shelter, but then all of a sudden we do see the gunman in the shelter. Okay, like in this image here, this is a Bessler image. Okay, as you see, we can look at the shelter and it don't look like there's actually nobody there, but actually there is, but they're just hiding. Now the reason why I say they're hiding is because an assassin is not going to sit there and be shown out in plain view, especially when they're first turning down Elm Street. And it's not like they're going to come out there and go, "Hey, here I am," with a rifle in their hand. Okay, because they're actually hiding, and this is a good spot for them to hide without anybody seeing them or anything else like that. But we can actually see there is a rifle sticking out of the second window right here, where my cursor is. But when the closer JFK's limo gets to the shelter, and with it being low grade, which is a downgrade, the gunman will move up to this window here so he can have a clear shot past this little tree that's in front. Just like in this image here. Okay. Yeah, again, we can see the shelter and it don't look like there's nobody there. But they're, again, like I said, they're hiding. The rifle is sticking out here because we can actually see the shadow now. And right here and here of the shadow of the rifle sticking out right here in this location here where my cursor is. Now, let me point this up here. Okay, this is inside the shelter. Okay, when JFK's limo was coming down Houston Street and turning down Elm Street, one gunman was standing right about here, the other one was standing right here, taking his aim out this window here. Well, the other man was standing right here. They weren't going to advertise themselves, like I said, and stand in this big opening. They had a small space in here to hide behind. However, with this tree, like I pointed out right here, he couldn't take his clear shot from here because we're going Elm Street again, like I said, is going in downgrade. So that's when he moves up to this window here. Now, the reason how the other people captured these gunmen in this location is prestige timing, and when the event was occurring. Like, okay, in the Mormon photo, okay, he already took the fatal headshot. The guy inside the shelter already took the fatal headshot. Then he brings his head up to look out the top window because he already took his shot as the second gunman was coming around the corner now. He was standing like this, and then he starts coming around like this. This was after the fatal headshot. Okay, this is how Mary Mormon captured these two gunmen here. And then, as I point out in the Darnell film, you can see the side view where they're right here, where you can actually see him still taking his aim with his rifle while this guy is standing right behind him. And then in Nick's film, which you see in motion, we can see a shot being fired from here and a shot being fired from here, and also in the Bronson film as well. But a lot of people said this, some people says, "Oh, I know the gunman's there." Okay, they don't comment and say, "Yeah, I know the gunman's there." But why can't we either see him there or one thing or another? Is because of, like I said, when they're first coming down on Elm Street here, they're not going to stand out in the open where someone can see them because, as you see, there's nobody to cover them in front of them, so they can't look behind. Okay, because you got JFK's limo there, and then you have the Secret Service agent car follow up behind them, and as you see, they're looking around and they're looking over this direction and everything else. So they're not going to be standing out here in the open. Okay, they don't want nobody to know that they're there, and as you see, there's less people right around in this location as well. So they're going to hide behind, as I pointed out, they're going to hide behind these walls right here of the shelter. So this is why we're not going to see the gunmen when they first turn down on Elm Street or any images or any films, because they're in hiding at this point, because they're just a backup. And they was just make sure that if the other two gunmen didn't took their shots and they missed JFK for one reason or another, these guys are here with a backup to make sure the job got done to them. And you got Mr. Zapruder standing on the wall right here. Okay, you got Mr. Zapruder, Mrs. Cessna standing right on the wall right here on a retaining wall. And then when the limo got down here, he sees JFK still standing, sitting upright in a limo, and Governor Connolly's still moving around. So that's when they start taking their shots. They took their shot. One shot came from here, and the other shot came from the side here. They took their shots So, you know, they made sure the job got done. This was the last and final backup. They made sure JFK was going to be shot before they left Dealey Plaza. So I just want to make this video here, the short little video here, and show people you're not going to see the gunman in beginning of when they first turned down on Elm Street or not, because they're not going to stand out in the open and advertise themselves saying, here I am, you know. They're going to be hiding, because if someone, say gunman number in Texas School Book Depository or the gunman in the records building, say if they actually took that fatal headshot and JFK was like slumped down into the floorboards or anything else, these two gunmen here never took no shots. Okay, they was just the last ones there to take the shots in case the other two missed. And then the guy on the rooftop of the county records building, he was just there for a distraction shot. So when these, which I'll make another video explain in detail of why each of these gunmen took their shots. But I just want to point out in this video here, we're not going to see the gunmen in the shelter, or because, like I said, out in the open when JFK's limos first turned down on Elm Street and stuff, because they got Secret Service agents, as you see, they're looking in this direction and everything else. But they're not going to pay attention just this little area here, because they're looking around and looking at the people right here. Excuse me. And as you see, people's holding their hands up and everything else. So they're going to concentrate on these people here and, you know, and some of the surroundings, but they're not going to basically look at the shelter too much, because they're going to see a guy here with a camera. And, you know, that's what they're concentrating on as well, because they're going to say, make sure it's a camera. And then there's another lady right beside of them. So they're not going to pay too much attention in this location here. I just want to make this video and point it out that the gunmen were there when they first turned out on Elm Street. It's just they was hiding in these locations right here. And why the one gunman was sticking his rifle out in this location. Thank you. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. Thank you, and have a nice day.